Okay, let's go do our house quest.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Well, stupid. Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. Revelio.
Nice little tent.
Who lived here, I wonder? Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio.
Don't know if I want to fall down. Don't know if I want to fall down there either.
Revelio.
Maybe I have to. Hey, let's check around. Aha! Oh. Yeah, maybe I do gotta. Just double check this side. Yep, looks like I gotta go back up. Up you go.
If only Professor Fig could have seen that.
Oh, increase your ancient magic capacity.
Revelio.
Whee! Expelliarmus will make quick work of anything they are holding in their hands, leaving them with only their weakest options. Scarf. Eh. Feed goblins. Ancient magic. Okay.
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. The name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
What do you have for sale?
Thank you for your patronage. Thank you for your patronage. That's been a pleasure.
I gotta remember to try out these plants. Okay, house quest. That's what we're gonna focus on.
Revelio.
To the patrol duty.
Levioso. Incendio.
I won't rest.
Potato. Revelio.
Okay, stay on the path. Hit or shoot it as it prepares to attack. Oh.
Incendio.
Nope.
Stupefy. Levioso. Incendio.
That didn't count.
Levioso.
You're stuck between the trees.
Incendio.
There we go. Oh. There's a Merlin trial nearby, but no. House quest. Focus. That's the one thing I want to get done in this video. And then I gotta go back and do it all for the other houses. What's that? Nope, focus.
Revelio. This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere.
Welcome to Upper Hogsfield. Charming hamlet. Don't tell the residents of Lower Hogsfield I said that.
Doug Bog sighting.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
The Thistle and the Badge. Helen Thistlewood. Reflections of a former auror. Retirement isn't what I expected. I enjoyed the leisure time, of course, but I do miss the excitement of hunting magical fugitives. I know you're not supposed to admit that you actually enjoy the turmoil associated with the job, but how can you feel anything other than exhilaration when chasing a Ukrainian ironbelly through a Muggle city, and then obliviating all the Muggles who saw you? Or foiling a dark wizard's plot to take over the ministry with an army of Chinese chomping cabbages, using only a single basket of bouncing bulbs. When the ministry finally makes all of my old cases public, my neighbors will never look at me the same way again. Old Madam Thistlewood down the lane is the one who put that nasty brute so-and-so in Azkaban. For now, I can merely insinuate, lest I divulge something confidential. I would hate to force my former colleagues into locking me away in Azkaban. Not an appealing thought. Well, I suppose I should check out my garden. The bluebills have been struggling this season.
Revelio.
I have a lot of time these days to reflect upon my career. I wonder if the good we did balances out the mistakes we make along the way. Did we always catch our criminals? No. Did we sometimes put away the wrong person? It's possible. Is that an acceptable risk when it comes to preserving the well-being of the wizarding world at large? I like to think so. But then again, I'm not an innocent witch muddling away in Azkaban. If I were, then perhaps I should feel differently. It is a quandary without a solution, or at least not one that I am likely to solve. This is the problem with retirement. It leaves one with too much time to dwell upon bygone problems, but there's nothing one can do about it. Oh, and my bluebills died. I'm still dwelling upon my big hypothetical from the other day. I always made certain that I could defend my decisions before the Wizengamot, should the need arise. I was required to do this on rare occasions, and it was never a pleasant experience, no matter how confident I was. Despite what some believe, the ministry is far from omnipotent, and when I hung up my badge, I left behind quite a few unsolved cases. If I had all the time in the world, I doubt I could solve them all. But should the opportunity arise to revisit one and correct any mistake I made, I will certainly take it. That's the only way to rest easy about my career. Never hesitate to fix mistakes, especially if they are yours to begin with. I fear that in our haste to met out justice, we may inadvertently become the vehicle for injustice. I fear this especially for myself. I could be wrong, but I doubt it. Oh, and I'm through with gardening. I need a new hobby.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great-uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an auror.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She swears she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
What a horrible story. If you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This is wonderful news. You are to be commended for your kindness and bravery. Fortunately, being a retired auror has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
Can you tell me more about Apollonia Black?
Wretched, vindictive girl, that one. Apollonia claimed that Anne threatened to kill the boy after he broke her heart. The Black family's power over certain people in the Ministry, along with the fact that Anne is Muggle-born, sealed her fate.
I'd like to know more about Anne.
That poor soul never was the brightest girl, and that lack of wit proved to be her undoing.
I half suspect Jackdaw and Apollonia were merely toying with her. Who could have known he'd end up dead?
She's not held up well in Azkaban. In some ways, she blames me for not proving her innocence. I'd like to clear her name if we can.
You said Jackdaw's ghost appeared briefly, then vanished. Where do you think he went?
I have no idea. Evidently, he was always a bit restless, going on and on about adventure. If I had to guess, he tired of Scotland and is somewhere on the other side of the globe by now.
Very well. Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment. that ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me. Do keep your wits about you.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
Careful around, Anne. She's been here a lot longer than the rest of us.
If I had my wand, I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you.
You don't scare me, young cur. They teach you so little of what you should know at Hogwarts.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
Someone come to feed me! Is someone there?
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggyfield.
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave? Near Upper Hogsfield?
Field, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins? Near Upper Hogsfield? I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Ellen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
So that was Azkaban. Ugh.
You're hurt.
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
But Madam Thistlewood, all right. I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave.
Got some side quests, but I'm gonna come back and do those later. Right now, house quests. That's all we care about.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Furious. Fear I must be struck with fire spells to make them vulnerable.
Incendio. Incendio!
Ow. Stench of the dead. Ooh, I completed a challenge. Essence gathered from Inferi. Ingredients for Thunderbrew. Though invulnerable to most types of damage, Inferi cannot abide warmth and light and are therefore susceptible to fire. After an Inferius has been burned, other damaging attacks will have full effect, providing a few more options to destroy these abominations. A burning Inferius' impending attack provides the perfect opportunity to capitalize on the explosive power of Bombarda. That looks nice. Officer's uniform for authoritative fighters, earned by completing dueling feats. Okay, back to the house quest. That did not count. Dang it.
Revelio.
I just went in a complete circle, didn't I?
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Right, because I fell down and... Here we go. Oh, wait.
Revelio.
Oh, it's up above.
This must be the place Anne told me about. No one's been here for ages. Accio! No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? Accio! I see how this goes. Accio! You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the clue you left behind? Lumos!
My dearest Anne, well done. You solved my puzzle. I knew you were a kindred spirit and the only one with whom I could truly share my adventures. Meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest as soon as you can, and I will show you the map that I mentioned. There's no telling where it will lead us. I found it on pages that Peeves ripped from a secret book, and no one else seems to be able to find. I haven't any idea what lies ahead, but I'm glad to know I shall share my future with you. This is only the beginning. Richard. P.S. I'm terribly glad you found this, as I would have gone on alone if you did not. And what fun would that be?
A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all? Revelio. Incendio. Accio.
No.
Revelio.
Money, money, money. And of course.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired auror, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves. And then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best of her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. I fear the Dementors have taken an irreversible toll on her.
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently, on a whim. I must speak to the aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
If you don't mind me asking, how did you lose your head?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze, after which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do find yourself in a cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Helen mentioned Apollonia Black. Did she set up Anne to take the fall?
Have you never met any members of the Black family? They can be rather vindictive. Once Anne showed an interest in me, Apollonia couldn't let it alone. That her own heart had grown cold simply didn't matter.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor. Whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. Found them on the floor outside the library where he discarded them. Not my luckiest find, all things considered.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
Okay. So where to? There we go. I don't know if I'm supposed to be going down this way.
Revelio.
No, I'm trying to shoot these. Pretty.
Revelio.
I think I'm in the Forbidden Forest right now. Centaurs. Hello.
Revelio.
And now pick this up. Huh.
Protego. Stupefy.
Just click them. Press the wrong button.
Hogwarts is very lucky they've got protection staff.
Revelio.
If it isn't Nora Treadwell's guardian.
Protego. Stupefy. Levioso. Accio.
That's what you are.
Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
No.
If I wanted business excitement,
Accio!
Good thing I got all these plants.
Potato!
Stop flitting around like a bellywig!
Stupid one! Stupid one!
Thanks. Oh, I need to learn a lower Mora.
Oh, the anticipation!
Accio!
Marvelous!
Levioso! Potato! Stupid one!
You dare slay one of my
Levioso!
own!
Accio!
Dang it.
Levioso!
Defiant!
Accio!
Dang it. Yeah, I'm definitely going through the other side.
Cabringo!
Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just passing through. Ooh, melon trial. Ooh, spider, spider, spider. Kill another enemy with a spider explosive. Hi, centaurs. I should not have been going through this way. I should have gone around or fast traveled to the entrance. And now I'm probably just gonna have to go back right back in.
Allow me to put you out of your
You're gonna make me go right back in, aren't you, Richard?
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It would take the patience of a Hufflepuff to track down these pages.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Pretty sure it's French.
thing to do now but to keep going. Protego! Stupid one! Incendio! The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Revelio. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags.
Oh, is this the lake where Harry uses the Patronus? I'm not going this way.
Revelio. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Incendio. Revelio. Intramuros.
Whoa!
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Levioso! I'm a goblin, not a toy!
Protego!
You arrogant child!
Stupid one!
No!
Stupid one! No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
Jackdaw's tomb. How delightful. Ooh,
I
this is
wonder
pretty.
how big this place is.
It's very big. Oh, there's a folk one.
These rooms must have something to do with opening this door. I can shoot the symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long. need to light all 3 before they time out. Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
About the fire making one.
Accio!
See a chest over there.
I'm not gonna touch those. Ugh.
Levioso! Incendio! Luna!
Where are you?
Levioso!
Spider Fang, Spider Fang. I bet those are pushing ingredients. Opulent excuse me, opulent spiderweb's hat. I'll take it. How am I doing on inventory? I'm about halfway. Okay, moving on. Is this where I'm supposed to go?
That platform ought to be able to float straight to me.
Lumos! Potato! Stupefy!
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Accio!
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Did I get anything out of that? Let's go.
Levioso! Incendio!
Another puzzle. Jackdaw could solve this so good. Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere.
Revelio!
There we go.
Remarkable.
Not look well made. Ugh, spiders. Definitely see why people would want to have arachnophobia mode.
Not a headless skeleton. But I may as well help myself to this.
I like how he talks to himself. It's like, ooh, I'll take it.
It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
Accio!
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign.
Even better gloves. Eh, they kind of match my colors. Now, do we go straight or do I go...
Accio! Incendio! Potato! Stupefy! 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 Incendio! Potato!
I definitely need to be more conservative with my wig and weld.
Stupefy! Incendio! Stupefy! Incendio! Levioso! Potato!
Incendio.
There we go.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Challenges. Spiders, I bet. Nope. Spiders. Oh, wait. Okay, back we go. Less.
Incendio.
Nope, I gotta go around. Need to be more conservative with my wicked rolls, because I'm already halfway through.
Accio. Stupefy. 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 Incendio. Protego.
Get up!
Incendio. Incendio. Accio.
Just up here.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
Sometimes nothing shows up.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested.
Oh, because it's locked, I see.
But there's no sign of him.
So many branching pathways.
Accio! Accio!
William Will. This was like a boss arena.
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More
Lots of
spiders.
spiders, though.
These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackson. Protego! Stupid! Incendio! Stupid!
I knew it. Big Mom's here.
Protego! Stupid one! Levioso! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Protego! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Yes.
I can only imagine how the spiders have
That
multiplied
10-second
since
one
Jack
is
Daw
harder
came
than
this
it
way.
looks.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? I'll need to look around for the symbol.
There we go. That looks much better. Much better.
Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages.
Oh, great.
We
more
meet
guardians.
again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room? Potato! Superfly! Stupefy! Stupefy! Potato! Stupefy!
Yes, I can.
Expelliarmus!
Expelliarmus! Accio! What's happening? I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Let's see what's through the archway this time.
Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Your connection to ancient magic has unlocked talents. You'll receive 1 talent point each time you increase your wizarding level. You have new talent points displayed in the talent menu. You've earned talent points starting at level 5. You may spend these talent points as you wish to enhance your spells to increase your combat powers, stealth, and more. Choose wisely. Talent points may only be spent once, so the number of talents you acquire will be limited. Return here often to see what new and powerful talents await you. Find the map chamber as a Hufflepuff. New spell set. begin that one. I feel like I'll need these at some point. That could be useful. Let's see what else we have. That could be useful. Let's see. Look at these. Stupefy as a curse on enemies. Cursed enemies take increased damage. So that's just by casting Stupefy. What do we got up here? New spell set. We all about that ancient magic meter. Let's go with that one. There we go. Now I'm beefed up a whole bunch. Talent for spending. Spend 5 talent points. And with that, this is a good place to end it. So, we did Hufflepuff's house quest. We got to the map room. Next, we'll probably have to go through the other houses and get their achievements.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
The map room. Oh, I've been here. I think. Yeah.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book. Revelio.
How do I get out of here? What's my next quest? Ooh, we can go to flying class next. But I'm actually gonna head back to the common room. If I can remember where exactly it is. There we are. Because it's time for me to go sleep. Next time, well, we'll continue Nate's story, but for now, I think we're going to head back to the other three and get their house quests out of the way. So, till next time, we might go to flying class, or we might do some side stuff. But for now, we got 3 other students to take care of. Talk to you later, everybody.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.